What happens when a father-to-be finds out that he was born a sextuplet and you make a show out of it and every single person in the family is played by Marlon Wayans? It's called Sextuplets on Netflix. Starts streaming Friday, August 16th. Good to see you, Marlon.
Good to see you as well, man. You always look the same age.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's old. It's like, listen, no, you always look middle-aged. Like, you never look young, but you don't look old. You're just hovering around 55, which is like,
Here's what I'm proud of. But
think about Donahue. He looked like 90 for his whole, he still looks the same. Is he alive?
Donahue is alive. Phil Donahue is still alive.
I bet you he looks exactly the same. Him and Merv Griffin, exactly the same. Morgan Freeman, exactly the same.
By the way, all three of those people that you mentioned, hugely successful.
Exactly. So you, Rich Eisen, extremely successful. I drink out of your cup that I stole from your set because you don't give them out as swag. Very cheap of you, sir.
No.
But I drink out of this stolen cup every morning.
The number of times that we say, what happened to the Rich Eisen show mug that was on the corner of the desk when Marlon Wayans showed up? And we're like, what happened? Okay.
Well, I'm just going to
and then I look at your Instagram account and there it is.
Well, I'm going to be real. I'm going to steal this one, too. In case anybody spends a night, I want them drinking out the same cup in the morning, because that's cute.
One of my look, I don't usually like to talk about myself, but since you started the interview this way, I'm going to have to.
Go for it. How many segments we got before we do this?
No, I got one big, large, full segment.
How long are we going? I don't want to waste a moment now.
No, it's okay. No.
All right,
we're going to promote the crap out of your show.
No, go ahead. All right, bet. I'll trust you.
Sure. Is that I maintain. That's what I do. I'm one of my great attributes is I'm a maintainer. I maintain.
You've maintained looking 55 since you was like 25.
I'm 50 though. I'm 50.
Well, that's a good thing. You have 5 years more to be 55 before you're 60. It all makes sense. And I like how you made yourself like an action star in this run. You do not run like this. I've seen your feet. They're like pigeon-toed and bow-legged. Your feet look like Antonio Brown's feet. So there's no way. Can we talk about Antonio Brown's feet?
Please.
Sure, yeah.
His feet has been injured since the Steelers.
That's true.
His feet have only feet I've seen uglier than his feet is like my dad's feet. And that's saying something. Like Antonio Brown's feet, if he was to put his footprint in the snow, I would have thought it was an alien. It's the ugliest toe. His feet are so ugly. LeBron's feet is like, damn, did you see Antonio's feet?
How are your dad's feet though for sort of post pattern? Can he run it? Because at this point in time, he might be faster.
My dad can't even walk. He just schleps through the snow. He has a bunion on the baby toe. That's weird.
What now?
That's like re-engineered toe right there.
Now,
he has some I don't know if it's pus or cheese. Because they're all gathered together like this, and if you lift one, the room starts stinking. I'm like, I don't know what. I think Antonio Brown has the same infection,
as your dad.
Yeah, I think they both have herpes on their feet.
By the way, that is definitely, I think, a 4 to 6 week injury. That's definitely not day to day.
He's out for life.
It's definitely non-football.
No, non-football.
Yes.
His feet are so hurt and ugly. He's up to start running on his hands and catching with them as well.
Have you done cryo? Have you ever done cryo?
I did cryo.
Okay, so would you?
But if I had Antonio Brown's feet.
Well, that's why
I would think that I don't need shoes either.
Have you ever thought in a million years to go into a cryo machine without any socks or slippers on, or just going barefoot?
I go in cryo machine and I'm like, "Where's my jacket? What do you mean? What do you mean I got to go in this freezing cold weather cold for what? For inflammation?
Gore-Tex.
I'll just be inflamed. I don't need to do this." I try to get my son plays ball.
Yes.
And I try to get him to do cryo. And he did it one time, and he was in like 15 seconds. He was like, he gave me like a timeout, like, get me out of here.
So I think we have Marlon Wayans here on the Rich Eisen Show. I think we have footage of your son playing right now. How old is your son?
My son is 17 years old.
Okay.
And he's an amazing ball player. He's like everything I wished I was in the six-man.
That splash from
I swear the only reason why he plays like this is because of my skill set and above the rim and six-man. Look, look at this. Oh, get him, son. Oh, the steal and the bucket. Look at that. And he's pretty. He's so good looking. I named him after my brother because I'm not that good looking. I can't couldn't maintain that. And nobody would believe he was my junior. Look at this move. Oh, come on. Give it to him, sweetness. That's sweetness right there.
That is nice,
You see that? That's came from me.
Yeah. That is your son.
Literally, imagine if your X and Y's could do that.
I would be very, very happy.
I'm so proud. Like, and my ex is in USC. Like, my gonads is doing work in life.
Now, do you do a LeBron when he scores to jump on the court?
I'm worse than LeBron. I'm like, LeBron's too passive. I've been kicked out of many games. I got kicked out of how about this? I got kicked out of my son's game at my daughter's school. That's like a 2-for-1 embarrassing.
Well, you got to walk me through this now.
Huh?
Well, you have to walk me through the details of that.
Oh, because the ref wasn't calling fouls. Because my son he's 5'10", right?
Okay.
But he's strong. He always goes in the middle. But these refs, they don't call it when the little guy goes in the middle. I'm like, yo, he's getting smashed. I'm like, what do you got to do? He has a dagger in his neck. He has a bullet wound. Call the foul. Because this is my son. I made him. If you're not going to call the foul,
sure,
I'm going to get upset. Because if he gets and then my son's lip started bleeding. So I was like, all right, so now because you didn't call a foul, I got to fight you because that's my son. And it's your responsibility with this whistle to call the foul. And I don't think me threatening him, telling him he was a one-eyed cyclops was, and a couple of F-bombs, was good enough.
So you got the gate? They ejected you?
Oh, they kicked me out. They kicked me out of 3 games. And then at a point, now I just sit there and I chill.
3 games?
Here's the thing. Before I go to games, the mom, Angela, always asks me, my kid's mom, she goes, did you have coffee? And I go, no. They know if they give me coffee, I'm going to be super hyped. So no coffee before games. And Sean is amazing. Check out his reel. It's on my YouTube and it's on my Twitter at Marlon Wayans. The college coaches, holla. You got a great kid.
Yeah.
Never got in trouble.
Yeah.
Get him on the team.
I mean, why wouldn't they want you to be at their games, Marlon?
I don't know. I've been trying to tell them, let me get kicked out of my son's game at your school.
Oh, my God. The LeVar Ball of comedy. Marlon
Yes.
Wayans here on the Rich Eisen Show here. What do you think about what's going on here in Los Angeles with the actual NBA scene?
I'm just happy that basketball's basketball again. I got tired of watching what's that movie with Jordan? Space Jam.
Okay.
The Warriors they were the Monstars. You can't beat that team. I'm glad KD went to Brooklyn with DeAndre and Kyrie. I'm from New York. I finally got a reason to love a New York team. Now, I'm happy LeBron got AD, but I'm happy that what's his name with the prison cornrows? Kawhi. Yes, I'm glad that Kawhi. He does look like he got prison cornrows because they're not new and fresh. They look like his girlfriend braided them like 6 years ago, and he kept. I'm gonna keep these braids in for you, boo. And he kept them in the whole time. It has like undergrowth. You know what I mean? It's not like dope. Like you can't even see scalp now.
I just wanted for the record that I knew you were talking about Kawhi before you termed his hair in that manner. I just want it known for the record.
Everybody's gonna be happy about that except for Kawhi. I'm gonna get a letter at the game, but I'm happy. Basketball is competitive again, and me as a sports fan, that makes me happy.
Right here in LA too, it's gonna be great. Paul George and the NBA knows it too, right? The Lakers and Clippers are opening up against each other, and then they're playing in Christmas Day.
I'm happy for both franchises. See, here's the thing. Everybody knows this. And it's not intentional, okay? I've been a Laker hater, okay? Mm-hmm. And I love Jeannie Bush. I love what her dad did with the team. I love the colors purple and yellow. I love most of the fans.
Yes.
I am a Laker hater because my friends came from New York. Mm-hmm. And then they joined the Lakers just because they were good. And so I feel it's my duty to be a Laker hater because when they lose and I watch them cry, it makes me feel good. And then there's like 3 or 4 guys that been Laker fans since they was little that I hate who are my friends. And I like inviting them over to my house when I know there's a team that's going to beat them just so I can see them be mad and cry. Nothing better than to watch grown men cry about something they're not getting paid for. And my boy sits there and goes, you know what we need to do? Excuse me, how many rings do you have? You taking the bus. Why are you worried about what they got? Excuse me.
Before we let you go, Marlon Wayans, let's talk about Sextuplets.
Yes.
Netflix, Friday, August 16th. you play 6 people.
That's
what
only
the hell?
That's you seen me talk. I just talked for 35 minutes.
I know,
without a break. This.
Yeah, but you're yourself here. You don't get into makeup and.
I have
change.
62 personalities. You want to interview them all? You got 5 days. Here's the thing. Like it was very hard to do because sometimes I'm talking to a double or a person. Most of the time I'm talking to a stick with a pink piece of tape on it, and
for your eyesight. For your eye line.
Because really I'm talking to me. Most of the scenes, like those 4 people, are all me.
It's amazing.
And I have to film the scene 4 different times and remember what I did at each one of those things, because it's not like there's a monitor or anything. I have to remember what I did the day before and the timing of it. And I have an earwig in my ear so I can hear me, but the reality is I'm improvising and doing stuff as each character differently. It is the craziest thing I ever did. My best work. I need y'all to see this. August 16th, 14th, 16th
on Netflix.
On Netflix. It's a blast. You got to see it. It's something. It's not like we use the technology from like the Avengers to make this happen. So it's like the Clumps meet the Avengers.
It's amazing. You're amazing in it. Molly Shannon and Michael Ian Black also in it. So you're surrounding yourself with some funny people.
And Brisha Webb is amazing in the movie. And before I go, because it sounds like you're about to play music like the Oscars and kick me off.
No.
I got some dates I want to tell y'all. August 23rd, I'm going to be doing stand-up comedy at Tommy T's in Pleasanton, California. September 6th through 8th, I'm at the Funny Bone in Columbus, Ohio. September 14th, I'm at the MGM National Harbor Theater in Washington, D.C. One show in Chocolate City. Get your tickets. Hurry up, it's filling up fast. September 19th through the 21st, I'm at Comedy at the Carlson in Rochester, New York. October 25th through the 27th, Pittsburgh Improv. November 22nd through the 24th, Punchline Philly.
Take your time.
And lastly, December 20th through 22nd, I'm at the Improv in Irvine. Get your tickets. And September 14th, MGM National Harbor Theater. That's going to be a big show. Come see me. I may talk about Antonio Brown's feet for at least 15 minutes.
By the way, I hope
let them
not for
open
his
for
sake.
me.
I hope not for his sake.
His feet need their own show.
You may. So does Deion. Deion Sanders frequently watches this show in his tub.
Does he?
His feet?
He does.
Yes, he does.
Does he have nice feet?
No, he does not.
No.
What is about football players and their feet?
Well, I mean, he retired. He didn't have knee problems. He retired because of his toe. He had turf toe. Like literally, his middle toe just is on top of this. Like that's what.
Oh, so he got my father's feet. Wow, amazing.
Yeah.
Listen, when my dad and this is messed up, and I probably okay. The only thing I want from my father, because my dad he's like 83. The only thing I want from my father, when he passes, like you want to watch, or you want like his favorite book. I want a plaster of Paris of my father's feet and to put them on my mantle in my house.
Well,
and that's where whenever and I wake up every morning and I'm gonna sprinkle his smell on it. And I'm just gonna smell his feet and go, I'm ready to start my day.
It's very touching, Marlon. It's very, very touching. Very, very touching. Thanks for coming on. Please, the mug's yours. Mug's yours to
Thank you.
keep.
Oh man, I don't have to steal it. You're giving it to me.
It's yours to keep, Marlon.
Here's the thing. I like stealing it. It's more fun.
Well, come
the
back.
adrenaline of drinking out of a stolen cup of something is way better.
Come back. We'll have a replacement mug, and I'll look exactly the same.
Okay, thank you.
At Marlon Wayans on both
55,
Twitter
stay
and
alive.
Instagram. 55 Stay Alive. Friday, August 16th. Stream it on Netflix. Sextuplets. Very funny. And then, of course, what's the website people could go and find out?
Go check my son out. He's on my YouTube, Marlon Wayans YouTube, or check my Instagram at Marlon Wayans. Colleges, pick up a young, great student of the game. This kid is amazing. Sean Wayans. Go check out his thing on NCSA and recruit him. He's an amazing kid.
There you go. So come back anytime, brother.
I will.
You know
Thank
that.
you
You're
so
welcome
much.
here
I
anytime.
appreciate you.
When we come back, J.J. Watt will be here from the Houston Texans. Don't go
Here?
anywhere. Oh, well, on the phone.
Oh, don't get my groupie up and then change it up.
J.J. Watt on the show.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download the Rich Eisen Show app.